Hello, good evening, and welcome to AriusHealing.biz. I am your lovely host, Marley Nadine. I've been running around all day and just doing random shit, so now I'm checking in with you guys to give you guys some planetary updates on shit that's going on. So, as you guys already know, this year has been power-packed. We got a blue moon this month, which technically means 2 full moons, but that's like the ending of the cycle. We're going to go to the beginning of the cycle right now and just start with the planetary influences of the new moon, the day of the new moon. So first things first, the new moon takes place in Capricorn. It's the last new moon before a new cycle of eclipses happen. So all of the things that you guys are feeling are the effects of last year's eclipse in Leo. We're feeling all those effects following the 6 months of that process. But now on January the 16th, we're looking to a new moon in Capricorn. And the cool thing about this is it's 26 degrees Capricorn. It is really in conjunct with Venus, which is big time love, money, pleasure, and just business partnerships in general. So look forward to having like harmony in all areas. And that's like the main keyword that I want you guys to know for this new moon is harmony. Like harmony is the number one thing that you need to have during this new moon, because there will be other influences that try to, let's say like take over the Venus moon, trine and the conjunctions and all the stuff that's going on, all the lovely energy that's going on. So love, romance, and business partnerships are to be favored and at the standstill during the new moon. And we all know new moons are the best time to set intentions. Like I set my intention every new moon, like last month in December or November, I didn't set my intention, but I usually always do. New moons are best for that because it allows you to reach your goals and use the moon as a reflection of your progress towards your goals. So when the new moon starts, you really don't even see anything in the sky until like the next few days. Then you'll see a tiny pinch of a moon, and then it'll start to grow until it becomes the full moon. And that's just another way of you to check into yourself to see how you're pursuing your goals and how you're pursuing the things that you're looking to bring into fruition into your life. So aside from that, I'm just going to go through different conjunctions and basically conjunctions are when 2 planets or 2 astral bodies are working together or working in conflict or whatever the case may be. So we're going to go over all of those. So like I said before, we have the new moon conjunct Venus, which brings the love, harmony, the business, romance, and all that. We have moon and Venus square Uranus. And this is like the confusing energy. This is where the energy gets confusing and everybody's like, because Uranus is a higher octave of Venus, but it's on a mass level. So Uranus can sometimes be a bit confusing, and it just got out of retrograde. It's a revolutionary planet. It's a planet of change. This is going to challenge relationships through urges or events. So practice like patience. Like there could be like events that just pop up out of nowhere, like, hey, come here. Or maybe people that maybe you used to deal with that are not so good for you, that are kind of like coming back around. Just practice patience and like really practice reflecting and being in the moment. If it's the new moon anyways, you should be totally involved in yourself and totally into what it is that you're putting out into the universe, so to say. So you really don't have time to jump up and make quick decisions and stuff like that. But just in any case, sometimes we jump to things thinking that, oh, this is like this big thing or whatever, and sometimes it's just like a waste of time. And you know it, essentially. So just check in with yourself, check your intuition, and practice patience. If you lash out, you will regret it. A lot of people might be, because this is in favor of relationships, if you're in a relationship and this Uranus energy does come about, which is an energy of confusion, I would just say, you know, just be patient and like don't react, respond. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't react, respond, and respond accordingly. And even sometimes you have to respond unaccordingly because the event just calls for that. So it's important to really, really, really pay attention to this Venus influence and the miscommunication and the misunderstanding behind it. So that's really important. So we have the moon and Venus sextile Mars. Yikes. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So moon and Venus sextile Mars is excellent for socializing and passionate romance. So I would say like this can almost cancel it out because Mars is the warrior planet. Like this can cancel out the influence, the negative influence of Uranus because Mars is all about that willpower. And it's working in harmony with Venus and the moon. And we love that. And Venus and the moon are both in Capricorn. And Mars is right now in Scorpio. So they're all working in harmony right now. But this is really good if you guys have an active social life and you and your partner are looking to just get out and like meet new people. Like there is just a really great energy surrounding this energy with moon and Venus conjunct Mars. It's just really good. Like it can put you in some really great circles with some really great people for some really great things to happen. So be optimistic as far as that's concerned, and you know, go out and meet some new people, do some new things with your significant other or even family. Like do some family stuff, like go out to a family event or like a social event, museum, whatever, anything that's like family orientated. Wherever you do that day and it's socializing and it's around different people, you're definitely going to have an enjoyable time in general. Okay. And also like this, the influences that it's like a lot of lovey stuff, a lot of lovey-dovey stuff. So if you guys have been in partnerships and you guys have been like fighting, this is a good time to use this energy. I'd say rev it up and like do some sexy shit. Like I like you can't like play with your relationships. And if you know that you've been falling victim to just like the BS, then I would say like rev it up and do something like sexy and sexual, because this energy that's out here like supports creating deeper bonds through sexual connection. So if you're in a partnership with somebody and you guys have been going at it, like there's no better way to like come back down to earth than to, I guess, come essentially. So everybody can just like be together in their partnerships with their partners and love each other and show each other how much you love each other. And sexuality is one way to do that. So that wouldn't be a bad thing. And, you know, anything to bring you guys closer. If you love the person, then do it. For people who have been lonely and not in relationships, you might really, really, really find somebody and get super attracted during this new moon. It's just a lot of universal love energy out there. So be optimistic, you guys. It might happen. You might get them. You feel me? All right, so Mars conjunct Jupiter. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one because in my chart, Mars is in Scorpio, and I'm a Sag though. So Jupiter's about to go. It's in Scorpio, my 12th house right now, and then it's about to go into Sag, into my first house. And I'm like, oh, really excited. But Jupiter right now is in Scorpio, and so is Mars. They're there together. And the energy is extremely potent, okay? Potent during this time. And why do I know that? They're really closely, like I said, they're placed in the same sign of Scorpio. This is initiation and courage. If you guys know anything about the sign Scorpio, Scorpio is all about regeneration, renewing. Like whenever Scorpio falls off, they'll just emerge as a new person or emerge with some new energy and just keep at it. That's just what they do. So Mars conjunct Jupiter here is giving you initiation and courage and self-confidence to succeed in career and in love relationships. So this conjunction of Mars and Jupiter actually is more powerful than the Uranus. But, you know, just like we're more powerful than a fly, if the fly's buzzing around and you're just really like paying attention to the fly and swatting. So we have to be like thinking about the bigger picture at this time. Set your intention today is the most important thing, and that way you won't like lead yourself astray. Okay, so we got Jupiter sextile Pluto, and this is another extremely powerful conjunction. It's a sextile, actually, Jupiter sextile Pluto. It's fortunate, and it's success through change, which will throw off the energy of Uranus. So this is success through change. So Pluto is transformation, like Jupiter is success, and Pluto is transformation, death, and rebirth. So yeah, like through change, through taking a drastic change or making a drastic decision, you know, Pluto will then, you know, or Jupiter will then ride the wave of Pluto and just bring you home, like all the way home. And then like Jupiter and the Mars and the Pluto, it's just like really great energy, guys. So please, keyword is harmony for this new moon cycle. It's the new year. Like, start it off right. Like, we did have New Year's, but New Year's is so crazy because it's after, you know, it's after the holidays, and it's like you're still recuperating and getting everything together. But as far as the new moon in January, this is the time because it is in Capricorn, just like the sun's in Capricorn. It's just a great time to set your intentions for the new year and really just ground yourself in knowing what you want, because you are an earth sign right now. There's a lot of earth energy supporting right now. That's something that's really important that I like to pay attention to. Like, depending on how many planets are in what type of signs and what type of elemental energy we have around is very, very influential on what's going on. Like, we could even not know the planets and the signs, but if we know earth, air, water, majority right now, everything is in earth and a little bit of water. So, you know, it's just giving you stability to get through those like emotional breakthroughs and like just get through the other side. And then there's fire influence as well. And fire is the get it done influence. So like the universe is really on our side, you guys. I think so much. And I just want you guys to be super optimistic about going into this new year. I guess I can share with you guys like a little one of my new moon kind of rituals that I do. So when it is the new moon, I like to go to the highest place where I am and meditate. I also like to take with me like a notebook, and I like to set my intentions. Once I set my intentions, I like to meditate with them for a while, and then I usually like bury it in the dirt and let it grow. Like that's what I do. I just bury my little pieces of paper in the dirt. They're like probably so many pieces of paper all over LA, so who knows? But that's what I do just to let my intentions grow. There's a number of different things you can do. Another one is like a bath, a refreshing bath. You can do a new moon bath to raise your vibration. And what it is like you put like 10 drops of lavender or eucalyptus or like whatever essential oil that you love the most. But I would say lavender because it's like a light and like uplifting kind of smell. So I would say 10 drops of lavender, some baking soda, some like, Epsom salt. And you take a bath with those, soak in it, and it'll just literally raise your vibration. And it's really good for clearing your energy in general because it balances your pH levels and stuff as well. So you can try the bath, or you can try just the little ritual, little meditation ritual, and keep in your mind that day the word harmony. It's really important. You got Venus, you got the moon, and Venus is all about harmony. So I just want to say thank you guys for listening to me ramble on. But this is super important to me, you guys. Like, and it's, if you're watching, it's super important to you. And I appreciate you guys watching this channel. Trust me, I love you guys. I love seeing that more people are actually getting active on my channel. So I would like to see you guys comment and tell me things or request type of videos that you would like to see, and I will do my best to get them out to you guys. So you guys got a few days to prepare. Let's see what the date is. Today, of course, because I've been running around all day and I don't even know the dang date. January 13th. So you have 3 days to prepare for the new moon. And I love you guys. I'm sending positive, wonderful, healing, loving, amazing, appreciative, thankful, gracious, grateful, amazing vibes to you guys. And I love you guys. You guys love yourselves and know that you're amazing. Okay? Bye.